Welcome to this Thursday Night Football preview on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button as I'm reviewing the Week 10 matchup in the AFC North, as we will see the 4-5 Cincinnati Bengals traveling to take on the 6-3 Baltimore Ravens, as these AFC North divisional rivals went off the last time we've seen these two face off on the gridiron, as we've seen the Baltimore Ravens get a 41-38 victory in overtime the last time these two faced off against each other, with Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow going off in that matchup, where we see Lamar Jackson throw for 348 yards and 4 touchdowns and add 55 yards on the ground rushing, and Joe Burrow throws for 392 yards and 5 touchdown passes. And the Bengals are now 4-5, trying to dig themselves out of the hole they started out in the season in, as they've now won 3 of their last 4 since that loss to Baltimore. But the Ravens are 6-3 and have won 5 of their last 6 games after starting out 0-2 to start the season. Lamar Jackson's coming off of his best career passer rating, as we see he had a perfect passer rating of 158.3 against the Denver Broncos last week, who actually have a pretty tough defense. And Joe Burrow was able to throw for 5 touchdown passes last week against the Las Vegas Raiders and their not so good defense. A very impressive win for the Bengals, and now they will actually have to try to do this without their starting running back Zach Moss, who actually went out with a neck injury and could more than likely miss the rest of the season with that neck injury. But how about Chase Brown filling in at running back for the Bengals, as he had a career high 120 yards last week against those Las Vegas Raiders. So hopefully he will be able to carry the load for the Cincinnati Bengals. And Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson both have 20 TD passes on the season, which makes them tied for second behind only Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield so far for the NFL league in touchdown passes. And this should be a very, very good back and forth matchup, but I do expect the Baltimore Ravens to run the ball, with running back Derrick Henry already having a tremendous, almost MVP-like season. But how about the Ravens running game? They have now run for over 100 yards in 42 consecutive games, which is actually one shy of the NFL record held by the Pittsburgh Steelers, an AFC North divisional foe. That was them making that record from 1974 to 1977, and now the Ravens from 2018 and 2021 were actually the other team to match that, and they're going to hopefully beat that record if they can tie it here on this Thursday Night Football matchup. Now, guys, I do expect Derrick Henry, who already has over 1,000 yards on the season, to really be able to run the ball against this suspect Cincinnati Bengals rush defense. And Derrick Henry, already with 11 TDs so far on the season, really looking like an MVP candidate. And I think with the way they'll be able to run the football against this Cincinnati Bengals team, the Tim Reynolds Show is rolling with the favorite in this one, as right now the Ravens come in as a 6-point favorite against the Bengals in this one, and that's who we're rolling with right here on Tim Reynolds Show, as I think Lamar Jackson in that offense is going to have too many weapons at their disposal, especially with the new additions of wide receiver Deontay Johnson via trade from the Carolina Panthers, and at the trade deadline when we seen them make a trade with the Los Angeles Rams for veteran cornerback Tre'Davious White to help out that secondary for Baltimore that's been suspect. Now, I expect Joe Burrow to really pick apart that secondary to put up some good numbers, but without his second good wide receiver, T. Higgins, who is doubtful in this game, I think it's going to be hard for the Bengals to keep up with the amount of points that the Baltimore Ravens offense will be able to score in this Week 10 matchup. And this has been your NFL Week 10 Thursday Night Football preview on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button as I'm reviewing all the big matchups here in the 2024 NFL season, and make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show for more NFL updates and news throughout the season. And also check out my live play-by-plays for every single Tampa Bay Buccaneers football game, and I'll be doing previews and reviews for every single week of the NFL season throughout the end and into the playoffs. So make sure you guys check that out, leave some comments, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, guys.